is an ESPN special presentation.
ESPN, the world's leader in motorsports coverage, presents Speed World. Today, live from Atlanta Motor Speedway near Hampton, Georgia.
All right, here we go. We don't have a true intro to this race. This race, 1992, the first Atlanta race was on ABC, and it was the only ABC race that year. And when I was putting all the packages together, I didn't feel like spending all that time just to make a package for one race. So we're using kind of a poor man's ESPN. I mean, this is what the ESPN graphics are going to look like, but this race wasn't on ESPN. All right, here we go. And all season, I'm going to use those driver splash screens that they would show for the first, 5 or 6 rows. I'm going to do that for the entire field down in the corner. It's just less data entry for me instead of typing in all the names or copy and pasting the names into the, the 2x2 rows that they would show. All right, this is the 1980s Atlanta track, and it's awesome. Okay, here's the problem. Not the problem, but I ran some practice runs, and just the way the car is set up, I mean, if I forget to straighten it coming out of the turns, I'm in trouble. And it's just not the best when you're just starting the race up. I'm pretty sure I've fixed Jeff Gordon's ratings. I rolled my sleeves up and really learned about all the driver ratings and how they work. You would have thought I would have done that by now, after during the '97 season, setting up the '97 season. But I had basically just copied the driver ratings from an existing '97 car set, and I didn't really think too much about it. So you can see how engaging the racing is at this track. Really nice. And if you want a comparison, take a look at the race 4 of my 97 season, where I used a 1997 version of Atlanta someone had made. And again, full props to anybody who makes a track. Oh, I didn't know he was down there. Full props to whoever makes a track, because that's something I've never even explored trying to do. But that track just didn't give us good racing. All right, we survived that. Not a good start to the race here. We're running 40% of the 500-mile distance. Man, it seems sometimes it wants to turn and sometimes it just doesn't. I think we lost Jimmy Means back there. I thought he was above Dave Marcus. There's my problem. I forgot, the first 3 laps you can run, just feathering the throttle in the turns, and then in short order you have to start tapping the brakes. So now we're in it. Yeah, this track looks awesome. Good signage everywhere. The old slanted Winston Cup Series signs and stuff. Like, I obviously pride myself on trying to do a good job with these signs, but some people they're just awesome. There's what I was talking about, where if I forget to straighten the wheel out, we head down to the wall. Can't do that. We want to bank some points here. We had a good race at Richmond. I'm pleased with the result. But we have short track season coming up. We have Bristol, North Wilkesboro, and Martinsville coming up after this. And those might be three. Damn it, wall. Those might be 3 DNFs for us, or not good finishes. And it could destroy the whole season. No damage yet. We've hit the wall pretty hard a couple times. Alright, seems like they get a run on me into 3. So I gotta change my braking there or something. And going forward, I know I had talked about in the 97 season, like, oh man, we're going to do every season, this is going to be great. And then I disappeared for a year. But I mean, it's just doing other things. And again, I'm not making these videos to build this super, channel and like and subscribe, smash the button and stuff. Like, I don't want to do that. This is just a creative outlet for me sometimes. But going forward, when we do make more seasons, this is the Atlanta we're running. We're not running the D-shaped cookie cutter stuff. We'll be running North Wilkesboro twice. Rockingham will always be in the schedule, and we'll just make executive decisions on what gets cut. Maybe instead of 2 Charlotte races, we run the 600, and then we run one at Texas. I don't know. But don't expect us to be running cookie cutters in our seasons, even when they're supposed to be run that season. Like, there's nothing intriguing at all about Las Vegas to me. At all. And then, we have the 2 Michigans. Maybe we take off one of the Michigans and add California. Fontana, whatever it's going to be called in that season. I forgot to check the pit window before the race, but it's pretty sure it's about 50-ish. So you can tell we're sitting here in 24th, having a little battle with Terry Labonte, who we battled at Richmond for a while. And this was kind of the situation I was in when I had first tested the track, and this is when I fell in love with it. That was Ken Schrader. I was having a battle with Ken Schrader in the test race, and it was just amazing. The AI doesn't panic, they don't check up, they don't get squeezed. Big fan. Alright, I think I figured out, I had mentioned a few laps ago about turn 3. I think I figured that out as well. Look at this turn. Now straighten the wheel out. You gotta remember to straighten the wheel out. There we go. I'm learning. Seems like we're behind Bobby Hill in every race. We'll make this pass, no problem.
Blue and the barbecue bacon Swiss, only at Wendy's.
Which way to El Habib?
From high overhead Atlanta Motor Speedway, you're watching the action from the Pennzoil Copter Cam, which will have the aerials all afternoon here in Atlanta.
Terry Labonte had a little bit of a charge. Pat came back and passed us. And this is where we lie right now. I might be throwing up some graphics this race that don't really mesh with the typical broadcast and the audio and everything that we do, because it's just a test run for me as we get into the actual broadcast next race, which is at Darlington. Oh yeah, we have Darlington too before the short tracks. I forgot about that. Also in the standings, you'll see all the X's down there. Because I wanted to find where we're at in the standings at a quick glance. And rather than having to read 10 names, I just can find the X's now. I meant to do that all through the 97 season, and I never did. But I've done it now. And then if we have playoffs, we'll figure something out for that. Because in the 1997 season, I used X's like that on the drivers' names so I could find them in the standings, so we could be updated, you know, stay updated on their progress and whatnot and where they were running. And after Rockingham, and when I was just scrambling trying to find where we're at, if we're racing for position and whatnot, I wanted to come up with something that was easier to find. This is what I've landed on. I'm guessing other people have probably done something similar, but it does what I want it to do, so I don't care. The only question mark about this track is, and it's my fault, is the pit road speed limit. Because I changed it. The default that came with it was 70 miles an hour, which is reflective of the 80s, you know, when there weren't pit road speed limits. But I changed that before the race to 55. But I didn't check to see if it worked, which I'm 99.9% sure it worked. So that's that. Rusty Wallace, I'm pretty sure, was in the lead at the little commercial break thing. He is not in the lead anymore. It's Mark Martin now. Mark Martin. I don't see who's led the laps and everything until I'm putting the videos together, and I saw at Richmond he led every lap. Good for him. Now he's out in front here. And I had specifically looked at his ratings when I was messing with some other ratings to see if he's supercharged or something, and he's not. Let's see if my Jeff Gordon ratings are working. Yep, 25th. That sucks for him. Jimmy Means, 5 seconds back. That must have been us getting into him. With Dave Marcus back when, I don't know when that happened. Also, I was watching my Rockingham final video I put together, and I realized that I never put in the Mike Potter Dick Trickle wreck at Rockingham, where I remember actually having, screen capturing the replay of that, and I was supposed to put it in to the race, and I accidentally deleted that little clip of it or something. I don't know. But I'm going to toss it up on the screen here somewhere. It was after the Dave Marcus 3 wide wreck we had, where it was just a carryover. They just wrecked going into 3 and 4. And those were the tire marks I had mentioned that I had seen and didn't know what they were from. And then it bugged me the rest of the race, what happened, why Dick Trickle and Mike Potter were beat up, and all my questions were answered. And it really helps having the FreeCamera that I'm using that's in the description. What do we got here? We got cars way up high up there. Look at that. You can put the camera wherever you want. We can just leave it right here, and cars will just, you can just watch the race go by you. And it's really helpful when I'm trying to find what caused something in a certain turn or whatever, because I can just put the camera there and fast forward, 32x or whatever, and you can see it. It comes into view. It's great. Big fan of that. Great job by whoever made that. It's really what everyone wanted. All right. Like I said, I rolled up my sleeves and looked into driver ratings, trying to fix some things. And one thing I shouldn't have touched, but I did, was AI pit strategy. I had the numbers set. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal, but the ratings work where, say, Terry Labonte's ratings are, for qualifying, for example, are 74 to 90. Whenever the track loads, the game will just randomly select a number from 74 to 90, and that's what his rating will be when he qualifies. And if the game picks 90, he might get the pole. He might get top 3, 4, something like that. And all the ratings work like that. And then there's one for pit strategy that's always default 80 to 100. And what's the midpoint of 80 to 100? 90. So I set all of the AI pit strategy ratings to just 90 and 90. So there's no deviation. What sucks is we might see them all pit on the same lap every time, which means I'll have to go and change that again. That's my only concern here. I think the pit window's a little bit after 50 laps. You would think. I should have double checked that before the race, and I didn't. Big run here. We're staying up high. Waiting to see what the pit road situation is. When they're pitting.
Outside. Stay low. Clear outside.
Nice pass there on Terry Labonte finally. We have one random caution. I threw that up in a race analysis most likely. That's the only wild card for this track, is I don't know what kind of caution situations, how often cautions come out. If there's a pit road entry situation that we didn't come across in the one test race, but then it'll pop up here. I don't know. I do remember they jumped down to the apron early for pit stops. But that's about it. And if you've watched my videos, you know how much I enjoy having the AI difficulty and the tire wear and everything set up nice, and that's exactly what happened here. I mean, we kind of settled in line, learned the track, and we're not blowing the field away.
Car outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
And we're just having a good time. Just I can turn my brain off, even though I'm sitting here chatting away. Just the immersion of this, you can escape from real world problems, real world stresses. And I hope that's what these videos do for you if you watch these. Just gives you an hour, step away from everything. Maybe you're listening to it when you're making dinner. I don't know. All right, come on. Pit stops. We're yellow on the tires, so I want to see pit stops. Cal Petty in the lead. Yeah, I mean all our big boys are up there, and that's what I wanted to ensure when I dove into the driver ratings and stuff. And I had to fix some qualifying ratings. Some cars, I mean, like, I actually had to fix it one race. I had to go into the game editor. Bob Schacht, like, had the pole somewhere, I think at Rockingham. I was like, what? But again, I've sat down, read about the ratings, how they work, and we're in good shape now. And Jeff Gordon isn't good anymore. I gave him a break. I have his road track, or road track. His road course ratings up. But that's the only bone we're throwing him. All right, Ted Musgrave is holding up the show.
Car outside.
Maybe it's 60 laps.
Clear outside.
Or, you know what, maybe I didn't do the fuel thing here. But it's not a short track. Obviously. I don't want this to be a one-stop race, though. Another 10 laps, we'll be flirting with that. Ooh, just had a little bit of a coughing fit. Hopefully none of that. I was able to remember to edit that out. Ooh. Alright, come on, pit stops. Stop fooling around. Sitting in 15th. I like where we're at. I think these are all the leaders up here. There's no one else. How close are we to... How close is lap traffic coming up? You know, 60 laps through a run. The tail end of the pack's only half a lap down. That's not accurate. Or maybe it is, I don't know. No DNFs yet, no cautions. Alright, we got a pitter. And they're not pitting. Everybody isn't pitting at the same time, which is good. So maybe that's dependent on, you know, if you've been drafting, so you've been using less fuel. Stuff like that. Let's be careful on... Okay, there's the entry. Well into turn 3, so I was wrong, thinking that it was on the backstretch-ish.
You're in the top 10.
Alright, we're gonna go in this time. We don't have to worry about the Rockingham screw job, because we have a long way to go. See, okay, there was Harry Gant dipping in early. Off the track early. 55, good. I guess this is the speed limit line here, not the other one. Didn't take on damage. Man. So I guess, okay, we didn't speed. I'm assuming.
Go, go, go! Yes, we nailed that stop. Great work, guys. Limit 55. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Before our next pit stop, we're gonna check the replay and see which line the AI gets down on. Man, this is easy to spin out here. And I almost did. Okay.
Okay, hurry when you can. The leader's pitting now.
New tires. We might spin out here.
You're racing the car in front.
Come on, give me like 2. I wish we were 2 laps into this run already, because I don't like these fresh tires. Yo. All right,
Now in
we
the top 20.
started pit stops in 15th, right? All right, there's Big E.
Car out back.
Then Ken Schrader, I forget.
Clear.
Where'd Harry Gant go? I mean, he took off like a rocket.
Stay low. Still there. Clear.
We have a random caution, so I'm not going to do too much math on when we're going to be pitting again. That would be lap 124. And we might... I'm going to try to catch up to Terry Labonte here. Alright, going to throw up a field summary of some kind here. Hopefully I showed what happened to Bob Schacht and Dave Marcus. Dave Marcus is down 5 laps. They were both on pit road at the same time. After the round of pit stops, I feel. Oh, we got Terry.
Keep low. Clear.
Rusty Wallace out in the lead. Whoa, we got another run here. We found something. Well, the Terry Labonte run was on the back stretch.
Clear.
It's all about banking points for the short track season. We're staying out of trouble. And I actually like our chances if when we get this random caution. We're not going to have too many lappers. Messing things up. Yep. Bodine and Irvin
Keep low.
slowed up red. We'll take that.
Still there. Clear outside. You're in the top 10.
I've been going through a coughing fit the last few laps. I'm gonna make sure that I edit them all out, but if one squeaks through, I apologize.
Car inside. Stay high.
I had just taken like a 5-minute break to get a water and collect myself,
Still there.
and I forgot how to run the track.
Clear inside.
And I'm not sitting exactly how I was before. I feel a little bit off. So Rookie Red was able to get the pass. Man, this track looks nice. I forgot. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yep. Sorry. We were cruising for a bruising. Or we were cruising pretty well. We were in a really good groove before I had to step away. It's going to take me a couple laps here. I think I got her again now. And our random caution program, that may have flown in the 5 minutes that I stepped aside. Yeah, 40% races is the ticket. For sure. And I had mentioned the road courses will probably do 50. Some of the Bristol probably 50 because that's a short race. And maybe some of the flagship races, the crown jewels. There's your random. All right, everybody's gonna pit, and everybody's gonna pit, and we'll all make it to the end.
500 seconds. Pit road is now open.
All right, speed limit's up here.
The pace cars on the front stretch.
Oh man, I forget who's in front of us and behind us.
Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The pace cars in turn 1.
Man, this is tight. I had to make
in turn 2.
I had to make a last second move there and change us to 2 cans. Although I think that was the wrong decision.
We nailed that stop. Great work, guys. The pace cars on the back straight. Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 24 car.
I think we'll be all right. All right, getting ready to go green with 44 to go. We had some cars only take on 2 tires. Hopefully I showed the pit road, the race off pit road and everything. Some cars only took on 2 right sides. Some took on 4. Track position play. We'll see. All right, we're on fresh tires. Don't forget.
Green, green, green.
Well, I have to hold up the show here. Sorry, fellas. Boy, Bob Schacht is really slow. I was able to see all that stuff. I've shown it already, but I hadn't seen it yet. All right, let's not throw the race away. Gotta remember to straighten the wheel out. Yeah.
Let's go. Race back to the line.
Just don't hit us. What are you doing? I can see you in your car. Don't hit us.
55. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds. Pit road
Just
is
too
closed.
tight. I mean, we had Bob Shack just holding that top line up, and
Pin up on the back end.
nothing we can do about it.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 41 car.
We obviously have to pit, fix damage.
Pit road is now open. Limit 55. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds. Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The pace cars in turn 1.
Took out a bunch of cars there.
The pace cars in turn 2.
It's literally check out the damage. All right.
The pace cars on the back straight.
They're really going to work on us here.
The pace cars in turn 3. Go, go, go! Keep it under 55.
Okay.
Keep it under 4,500 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 4.
All right, we're gonna get the green with 37 to go. Just agonizing caution laps after you screw up. I haven't seen the replay yet. I guarantee it was my fault. Just wasn't prepared. The lap previous, whenever we were going down the back stretch, front stretch somewhere, we were behind Alan Kolwicki, and I was holding on for dear life up on the wall. And then the dam finally broke.
Get ready now. Going green. Pace cars
That's wild, because in the '97 season we didn't wreck that much. And does this have something to do with the aggression ratings going up? Maybe. I don't know. All right, we're getting our bad start here, but let's hope the car is still okay. The bright side, we have a couple bright sides to think about. One is we're on fresh tires, and if the car's still fast, we're in good shape. Also, we had people that pitted on that under that random caution. Some only took on 2 tires. And they're going to be babying their tires the rest of the way. Meanwhile, we have 40 laps here just to leave everything on the track. We're not worried about tire wear. If I had to make a prediction, I'm going to say we're going to finish top 15. So, I mean, we're just guns blazing the rest of the way here. Really stuck that in there to get around them.
Keep low. Keep low. Clear. Car outside.
Alan Colwicki is right here. Some of these big names that you see back here,
Clear.
they took on 4 tires.
Car outside. Keep low. Still there. Clear. Outside.
Going radio silent here for a while.
Clear.
I'm driving mad.
Outside. Keep low. Stay low. Clear.
Tell you what, I think when we get down to 20 to go, we're going to start seeing the effects of those 2 tire pit stops for the AI. I really believe that. I really believe that. Just don't want another caution. We don't want to have to survive that again. Ah, we're a bug on a rug here.
Still there.
But yeah, Alan Colwicki, like I said, took on 4 tires,
Keep low.
and he's on the move.
Clear outside. Car outside.
And that's our trajectory here. This might get interesting.
Keep low. Clear.
We're really cruising right now.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep digging. You're now in the top 20.
I'm liking how this looks.
Outside. Still there. Stay low. Clear outside. Outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
Boy, we just weren't ready for the high line 3 wide. Just like we weren't ready for the high line 3 wide at Rockingham. Hell, my prediction, top 15. We did that in 10 laps.
Stay low. Stay low. Clear. Outside. Still there. Keep low. Clear outside. Car outside.
I'm liking the sound pack on the super speedway,
Still there.
which technically I don't think this is a super speedway,
Stay low. Clear outside.
but it feels like one. Gained 3 spots that lap. If I had to bet, we're amongst the cars that took on 4. Because Progress is kind of stalling out right now. You can see that gap to those guys behind us. Guessing Richard Petty took on 4 tires. And with Jeff Gordon, I didn't want him to be good this season, but I don't mind Richard Petty being decent in our season here. All right, 20 to go. I'm still here. Just focusing. I knew Darrell Waltrip was there. Cal Petty in the lead by 1 and some seconds. I'm guessing that red car is going to be Bob Schacht. And Bob Schacht's probably going to be what gets Rusty Wallace the win. Or Cal Petty the win. Yeah. I know the feeling being held up by Bob Schacht. I know the feeling. Now, don't forget, we also have 10 or so laps of fresher tires than even the guys who took on 4. Is that Terry Labonte? Yeah. This is what this game is all about. What a good game. I think our best bet is to line up and draft and catch Cal Petty. really spent our tires early on that run to get through that pack. And I gotta figure out if we still have them and I have to change my line or we're just toast. Boy, Alan Kowicki's the friggin' closer. He disappeared from us at Rockingham, went away with the win. And now here he is, trying to track down Kyle Petty. We're coming with him. Make your move. Make your move, Hooters. There he goes. Oh. He should have him. Oh, we do too. Here we go. We're going to catch him.
You're now in third. Good job.
We're definitely catching Kyle. This is going to be good. And again, I harped on it coming into the race. I've talked about it during this race. This is just a good track. Maybe find a caution in there somewhere, but try to get a caution during the race somewhere, but that we didn't cause. We've kind of hit a wall here. And again, this is a simulation, not an arcade. This isn't Daytona, USA. We're not. You know, there's a pretty good chance I could get under Kowicki here, bully him, and make the pass. But I'm gonna make a clean pass. This is the Mark Martin rule. Drive like a idiot. Four to go. We have definitely caught Kyle Petty. Now, if Kowicki doesn't make a move, Rusty Wallace is going to be on us. Terry Labonte is going to be on us. There he goes. Nope. Yep. Same place he passed Rusty Wallace. I wish I knew he was going to do that, because we could have timed our speed and tried to pass him when he lost momentum. Here to go. I don't think we got him. Oh. I couldn't even set up a path. Damn it. We were going to have something. Damn it. Yeah, thanks. Damn it. Alan Kulwicki's getting his second win of the season. He's the guy to beat. I mean, he won the championship. What can you say? Hopefully I put up a big graphic or something showing who took on 4 and who took on 2 during that round of pit stops, because that's what decided the race. All right, so we finished second. Pretty good. We lost Mike Potter somewhere. I didn't even see that. So yeah, Kulwicki gets the win. Richard Petty gets a top 10. Chad Little gets a top 10. And again, I'm pretty sure all these weird names, that's going to bear out that they took on 4 on that stop. Mark Martin finished 13th. I forgot to talk about the points. This race, it's not really top of mind. Bill Elliott finished 18th. He's the one guy we haven't seen. Davey Allison 22nd. They got to get on their horse if we want a 5-car battle here for the championship. Gordon finished 30th. That's unfortunate. Ha. And Jim Sauter 34th. And Bob Schacht was running the rest of the race, but it's shown that he DNF'd with a piston issue. And we also had Jimmy Hensley and Mike Potter with DNFs. Okay, hey. Damn it. We got screwed out of an interesting finish there. But whatever. We have this track figured out. It's gonna be good. It's good. And if we have a big time finale with points with the cup on the line on the final race of the season, rest assured we can come back here and have a good race. All right, that's it from Atlanta. Pretty sure Darlington's next. Then we hit up a bunch of road courses. Thanks for watching.